Aries, welcome back to my channel, loves. So today we are going to be doing your September monthly. We're going to be seeing what's happening in career and love, so please subscribe, like and comment. Check the description if you'd like to book a personal. Give me a follow on Instagram. I offer picker cards, reels, guidance. I also have a TikTok. So Aries, listen, I do feel like your month of September is going to be very grounding and very humbling. I just felt the urge after my meditation to really just sit and to just film on the floor. So I do feel like a lot of you guys, there is going to be an act of stripping back. They are showing me a lot of stripping back your heart as well. There is something here which feels blocked. It almost feels like, angels, Virgo season for you is going to be very calming to the mind. There is something about getting deeper within yourself. I almost feel like your guides are really saying here, take time for yourself, take time to breathe, just take time to really observe a lot of your surroundings. Something really just needs attention right now in a different way. Okay, I do feel like some of you have recently been going through brain fog as well, or there is something here around your crown, angels. I am seeing a lot of roots grow here just from your spine, through your crown, and I feel like there is some kind of balancing act here coming for you in the month of September. So what are the main themes here, my loves? Listen, family tree, this is exactly what I'm channeling. Just this tree energy, angels, these kind of roots just really growing for you guys. So I do feel like there is a community here for you really growing. Something here around your ancestors. Whenever I see the family tree, it reminds me of just our root chakra, grounding, our ancestors, where we come from. Okay, there is some kind of stability. It almost feels like your fire energy, Aries, is dimmed. Something's not igniting the way that you want it to. I almost feel like there is going to be a bit of a struggle here when it comes to you really getting what you want. Listen, healing the heart. I'm telling you, angels, something here around your foundation, your heart, just your overall spirit. It feels like that impulsiveness, like you're feeling very impulsive in September. The universe and kind of the earth is really calling you to just be a little bit more centered, okay? So this is what's coming towards you guys. I do feel like something here is being forgotten. There is something here around your past as well. I feel like they're really drawing upon. Some of you, if you've been living in the past, it's time to end what you've been living in. It almost feels like your mind has not been grounded in where you want to go. It feels like your mind is very trapped in an old situation or an old past situation here. Okay, what is happening in career here for my Aries in September? I do feel like many of you really want to move fast, okay? And listen, there is a sword energy here. I'm telling you, loves, there is something here about your traditions or your faith here. I feel like in career, there is something here which needs disconnecting from, okay? And I'm staring at this kind of connections card here. Some of you, it's a contract here, or some kind of partnership you have with somebody in terms of business. This could be just like a job contract. Some of you, it's even love, okay? There is something here about these contracts that are going to be healed for you, okay? I'm sorry, you guys, I know I'm not as close, but yeah, there is something here which is really just being healed in a different way. It almost feels like you guys have really been trapped in the same cycle is what they're showing me. Some of you are really disconnecting from old values, things that you thought that you wanted for yourself in career, and you are being pushed to really call upon a new direction, okay? There are new opportunities to move forwards. It's almost like, you guys, as we enter Mercury retrograde in September, your communication is going to be different. The way that you are communicating, the way that you are showing up is really going to change. I really feel like your ancestors here are trying to teach you a new way of doing things, or they're teaching you a new way of communicating when it comes to career. some of you, it's this sheer lack of confidence, or you're really learning to grow a lot of new knowledge. There is something here you are starting, angels, or there is a project you could be hesitant about starting, but I feel like your guides are really saying disconnect from what you know or what you think you should be doing. Some of you, there is something here linked around your ancestors and your family tree, whether it's religious values. Some of you guys could be disconnecting from a marriage here. You're scared to go off alone or pursue something of your own. Something new is growing and blossoming in a new way, but you are going to have to heal something or let go of some kind of way of thinking when it comes to your career field, okay? Because I do feel like you have a lot of new opportunities coming in. You have been granted something, angels are showing me. I don't know if this is some kind of certificate you're waiting on. Something here is being approved though, they're showing me, okay? Or they're giving you a lot of improvement to move forward. Okay, some of you are wanting to say improvement, and then something is really improving. But I feel like you're very stuck in your head, angels. If you're worried about other people's opinions as well, don't be. Many of you in career, September feels like a bit of a slow movement. It feels like you guys are holding on to something. I am being shown the Hermit here, which is Virgo's energy, and I do feel like there is some kind of soul searching you're going to be doing. You're procrastinating, angels, okay? But it's like, again, do not fight with yourself. Do you guys see that kind of energy? It almost reminds me of a yin and yang, okay? It's like you're fighting with the flow of kind of moving forwards. You're being given new opportunities, but some of you guys are really just trying to overcome old situations. It's almost like they're showing me you're trying to really catch a lot of your breath, or you're trying to catch up with projects that you've missed here. Some of you, there is some financial debt here, or something in terms of finances which they're showing me have fallen. Okay, in the back of your mind, angels, you're really stressed, okay? Some of you, again, if it's to do with a relationship, I do feel like you're replaying something in your head a lot, but I feel like your guides are really wanting you to step out of this energy, okay? Because I feel like you guys are just going through this kind of, almost feels like a dark night of the soul. I feel like a lot of shadow work is going to come up for you. Listen. There is so much being revealed to you around career, angels, about almost like the prospects of your life, the flow moving forwards, Aries. Okay, around is it the full moon that's next, my loves? I believe it's in Pisces, okay? There is going to be some changes here around communication, around your level of thinking. It's almost like they're showing me these gates, okay? It almost feels like this, okay? But these are closed right now, okay? The floodgates are going to open. Some of you, it's a lot of this emotional energy. You guys having to really release a lot of emotional energy. But I feel like for career, angels, you are really being guided to focus on your manifestations, focus forward. Some of you guys around the new moon as well, there is going to be some kind of burning bowl ritual, or some of you, some kind of manifestation here, which is really going to come to light. It could also be from the last full moon or new moon that we had. So let's see what's happening in love for you, Aries. What is happening in love for Aries in September? There is something here about autumn, you guys. Now, I believe we are heading into autumn around the 22nd, is it, my loves? They're showing me the changing of leaves right now, okay? So there are changes here in your love life, significant changes. Some of you, I'm being shown a marriage here, okay? Or some kind of relationship that hasn't worked out. They're showing me this black wing. It almost felt like, angels, you were very weighted in this connection, or some of you have been waiting around actively for this person to come back. But there is something here about these wings, angels. It feels like you've been betrayed, you've been hurt. Some of you, trigger warning, there could be abuse, my loves. Okay, but you are stepping out of that dark period. I almost feel like the angels are really holding a new gateway here in love, but some of you guys are needing to master the act of being alone here, okay? They are also showing me a lot of compromise. Yes, this is what I felt, angels, when I saw that wing in my vision. This 10 of Swords energy. So it almost feels like in love there is going to be some kind of heavy energy you're going through. Some of you, there is betrayal here, but I feel like the main message here is you are going to make it through. You're feeling very weighted down here in September, Aries. Some of you have felt like this in August as well, is what I'm being shown. But they're showing me things are going to get lighter, things are going to get better, okay? 10 days, there is going to be a brand new chance for you to heal and move forwards, okay? Some of you will have a brand new relationship coming in within that time frame. Others, again, you know what I said about the angels are really holding in this gateway, or they're really standing in this doorway. This is what I feel. It's almost like the angels are saying, listen, there's going to be a love that comes towards you in the near future, or there is a possibility for you to meet your soulmate, somebody who you are destined to meet. They're going to come towards you, but right now I feel like they're saying you're in this very healing period. Many of you guys, there is baggage here towards your past loves. It's almost like you're still feeling very drained over the ending of this marriage, or you know, a long-term relationship that didn't end up being successful. You were still very much mourning, okay? And you know, my 10 of Swords here is flipped the other way around as well. So it's kind of like this energy of, you know, you're not completely over what you've been going through, angels, and that's completely okay. It's a steady period for you guys in September to heal, to really just conquer self-care. You know, Virgo season is really going to teach us how to really prioritize ourselves. Virgo season is all about being alone, angels, I feel, okay? Some of you are needing that very much of a rest period, or you're needing to get your ducks in a row here. But don't fret, okay? Some of you, there is some deception here. Either some of you knew of the deception, but maybe you didn't have proof. Others of you, there is something here around you really finding out the truth about this situation, okay? You're finding out the truth of these lies or this deception here. Okay, the Chariot, but you are going to move forward. I feel like your guides are saying when you find out these lies, or when you get the confirmation that you need about something, it's time to move forwards. Some of you are feeling a little bit indecisive, okay? Maybe you're waiting on this person to change, or maybe if you are single, you're waiting on love to come in. But I feel like your guides are saying master yourself first, okay? Again, they're showing me this healing of the heart again. It's almost like, angels, love has been a bit of a mask for you recently, or something here about your heart has been really masked, whether that's the pain that you've been going through, or even just trying to heal and move forward. Listen, you know, one of the things that a lot of us do when we move forward from a relationship, or you know, we're just trying to get good with ourselves, we tend to brush all that pain that we've been through, and we kind of just say, you know what, I'm moving forwards from today. But sometimes we kind of overlook the things that we've been through. So I feel like you're going to go through an experience here in September where you start to validate things that you've been through. You know, you acknowledge your pain and you heal from it and overcome from it in a more healthy and positive way. Sometimes we have to move forwards before we go back, and I feel like this is what it is. You're either kind of stuck in the past a little bit, or you're in limbo between kind of like the past, but it's almost like they're saying you have to go back 10 steps before you move forwards 10 steps, okay? Yeah, listen, there's Two of Pentacles. You're in limbo right now with this situation, okay? Some of you, this person had more than one energy here, but I feel like your advice here is to really remember your self-worth. You are learning a brand new version of yourself, Aries, here in September. This is going to be the month to honor yourself, to really get good back with yourself, your money, your finances, okay? Whatever's really just been kind of like flaky or ungrounded for you, you are really going to get this humbling experience again, and you are going to just set things right, set the record straight for some of you as well. I also feel like some of you are really going to be speaking your truth, finding confidence and bravery, okay? So Aries, I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to like before you leave. I will see you in the next one. Bye, loves.